Hold on. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that it's December 1st? Do you know what happens on December 1st? Yeah, that's right. It's time for the Reptile Room Tour. Hey, what's up guys? It's Mike with Alpha Reptile back in another video today. And as you guys just saw, it is the Reptile Room Tour for December 2018. It's been an insane month. November has, at least. There's been a lot of changes, and there's actually going to be a change today. I'm selling the Gold Dust Day Geckos to, I think it's a subscriber. I don't actually know. His name's Brian, but thank you, Brian, for taking them. With that being said, I do have some new additions. You will not see them in this Reptile Room Tour, though, because I haven't posted my unboxing. Continuity-wise, just don't worry about it. If you guys want to know exactly what they are, I have been a lot more active on Instagram. So if you're curious as to what they are, then make sure you go check out my Instagram. Link is down below as well as on screen right now. You guys can go check it out. Instagram's definitely the place to be if you want to talk to me, message, shoot me pictures, whatever you want. That's probably the place that I'm the most active. If you guys are curious and want to chat with me, that's the place to be. Now, enough of my blabbling. Why don't we get into the Reptile Room Tour? And our first stop in today's tour is going to be Striker's tank. Striker's over here, and I think he knows that I have food for him. I just wanted to come out and say hi. He's actually dug that hole himself. Come on. There you go. So he dug himself under this rock. That used to be filled with substrate, but he totally took control of it and decided that he was going to make it his own. So you can see he's still obviously hungry, but this is a room tour, not a feeding video. So we're going to continue showing you his cage here. You can see that the cage is actually doing really well. That desert rose, or whatever it's called, something like that, I think, is actually doing really nicely. Some of the leaves are going yellow like that and just not doing very well. If anybody knows what could cause that, definitely let me know. I'd be very interested in hearing your thoughts and your opinions on it. But the rest of the tank is doing phenomenal. He is looking vibrant as ever. He's just a happy boy in his new tank. Obviously, he has totally recovered, if anybody was wondering. When I first put him in here, the guy that made the tank put in a 12% UVB bulb, and I had no idea, so it ended up burning Striker, but he's back, he's good, he's fine. If you haven't seen that video, then I'll leave a link on screen right now in the top corner up there. But there's not much else to show you with this tank. I just will mention that everything is living, everything is live. He is on the Arcadia Earth Mix Arid substrate, and he's loving life. So the teaser and the pitch for my Instagram account lies right here. These are the two new additions that I added in the middle of November. And if you guys have not seen my Instagram, or you don't know I have Instagram, make sure you go check it out, because you will find out first what these are, and you can also help name them. I will be releasing the video here in the next probably week or so, and then you guys will all know about what they are. So with that being said, we can move over to our boy Sky here. Sky is the Maruki Blue Tongue Skink. He is a very happy, healthy boy. Sky, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. He's like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Hey. Sky's a very good boy. He's very, very nice blue tongue skink. Quite relaxed, quite chill, and he's doing phenomenal. He's a good, nice weight. He's not overweight, he's not underweight, and if you'll let me lift you up here a little bit. Actually, are you going to do it yourself? Here. Can we see your orange throat? Nope. Take that as a no. Come here. You can kind of see the orange creeping through on the side view there. But he's stunning. I love him so much. I cannot wait for him to get the upgrade that he deserves in his tank, because if/when it happens, it's going to be epic. Right, buddy. Come on. No. We're staying in there. Hey! Hey! Excuse me. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Get in there. There we go. We can move on to our favorite monitor lizard, Bowser. Bowser here thinks it's dinner time, but unfortunately it's not. Sorry, bud. Bowser is a Varanus acanthoris, or a red Aki monitor. He's doing incredible. I didn't actually notice the severity of his gout before. It's gone down a little bit now, but he does have, or did have, quite severe gout. So there's nothing really you can do about that. You can vary the proteins in their diet. You can go on like this medication thing, but I'm not going to do that with him. I'm just going to make sure that I'm feeding him correctly. He has proper basking temperatures and stuff now, so like he has for many years, but this was developed a couple years ago when he was in the old cage with Stella, and those issues were just unrectifiable. So as terrible as that is to say, he is doing well. He's still a happy, healthy boy, and I just love this monitor so much. If you guys are not in the realm of like a bearded dragon or something like that, and you want something a little bit cooler, these guys are definitely the way to go. They are quite a bit more expensive than a bearded dragon, but I think they offer so much more than your typical beardy or something would. That's all I'm going to say on him. He's doing fine. His tank is still pretty much unchanged. Once again, he's going to be another recipient of the upgrade awards at, well, hopefully, at least. I still need to talk to the people that make the stuff that I need to upgrade it with. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Bowser. So I'm going to make sure I film this part right away here, because Bane is actually out for once. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, and my Snapchat isn't public, but I did have a couple people over and they removed Bane from his enclosure, and they said that he was one of the most aggressive Lechianus geckos that they have ever seen. So he kind of lives up to his name, I suppose. He's a little bit of a tyrant, but man, is he ever beautiful. Like, you can just see those extremely vibrant colors. He is just an incredible lizard, and I love him. He might not be like the happiest, friendly little boy, but you know what? I don't blame him, especially when you have one person specifically going in there and trying to grab you. It's not necessarily the most comfortable thing in the world, so I can see where he was a little bit aggressive, but you know what? He's still doing great. His tank is looking incredible right now. And I don't really have much else to say. I will mention right next to it, this guy right here, there is nothing in here currently. But if you live in Calgary or Alberta in general, and you're looking for an enclosure, this is an 18 by 18 by 24. If you're interested in it, just shoot me a message on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you want to get in contact with me. Just get at me, and I will give you a really good price on this tank here. So just let me know. Just let me know. It is what it is. But yeah. So I just really wanted to get Bane while he was out, and you guys to see him. Again, giant gecko, or they are one of the world's largest geckos, so very, very cool. Rhacodactylus lechianus. Man, oh man, this is truly the episode for the ages. Look who it is back there. Not that you can see very well. Look at that. That's a wild Tig. Tig is a chunk dirty of a gecko. She is, oh my goodness, she is a thick, thick girl. But you know what? We love her. She makes our lives happy. And she's actually fired up right now. She's looking very gorgeous. She's a partial pinstripe harlequin crested gecko. You can tell because of her partial pinstripes and the blotching of her sides. She's a beautiful gecko. She is extremely, she takes after her herp father, moi, that is. She's quite a thick gecko. I don't know if that's from retaining eggs or if that's just eating a lot, but I really don't feed her very much. Like, I only feed her about twice a week, and then maybe the odd cricket every couple weeks or so. So I don't know why she is the way she is, but she is the way she is, unfortunately. So you can see her tank here. It is basically an 18 by 18 by 24. It is a PVC enclosure, just like the one made for Striker. And I think it looks incredible right now. It's coming up on time I change her UVB. There is still some being emitted, but it will need to be changed here pretty soon. You can just see her back there chilling, hanging out, being a bit of a villain. I love her though. She is such a sweet gecko. All right, I stopped recording a little bit there just so I can get some photos of her, which you can see on my Instagram as I promoted earlier, so I will keep it to a minimum here. But you can just see how gorgeous she really is. She's just such a beautiful gecko, and I mean, as much as I think that, oh, you're an active little girl today too. Look at you. As much as some people say that crested geckos are too plain or whatever, they still are full of personality. They're very cute, they're very cuddly, and they're just overall great geckos if you're looking to pick one up. Super easy to care for, super chill, and it's actually really nice that she decided to show up on today's video. And would you look here, we have another crazy appearance from another gecko that we don't always see in our reptile room tours. This is our boy Dixon. He is a Europlatus guntheri, or Gwentheri, however you want to pronounce it. You can see his back there. You can actually see his eye right there. Kind of hard to focus on it, but he is actually just chilling on his bamboo. He's doing phenomenal. His tank's doing fine. Just overall, he's doing really, really well. He put on a little bit of weight, which is nice because he lost a little bit of weight for a little while there, but now he's starting to put on some, and his tank's still doing well. He does have UVB, that's a UVB bulb in there, and I think if I don't sell that tank, I might customize it a little bit more and put him in there just so he can have a little bit of an upgrade from his small domain to a much larger domain, and I'm sure he'd like that. So I won't spend too much time on Dixon, but this is him. He is the lonely George of geckos here in Canada. He really only has, I think there might be one other male of this species in Canada, maybe two other males, but no females. So I'm thinking about doing an import, but based on potential life changes, I probably will not be. In here, right next to him, there's actually nothing. This is an empty tank. This is where I'm going to be moving the neon day geckos to. Again, the only thing that it's missing is a top. I just need to make a custom top for that. So once that's made, then I will most certainly be moving him in there, or them in there. You'll see them in a little bit. But right now, we're going to do the dart frogs. So the dart frogs are in here. Whether we see any, there we go. Oh, there's one of the babies. Perfect, that works. So these are the Ufaga pumilio elmerente. These are a obligate egg feeding dart frog that are obviously from South America. They are a beautiful species of frog. The cool thing with these species, the Ufaga genus in general, is they actually raise their own tadpoles. So like you'll see when I move over to the day geckos, I have to raise their tadpoles, or I don't have to, but I do, whereas the Ufaga genus raises all their own young because they are obligate egg feeders, which means they need to feed on their parents' unfertilized eggs. So that's pretty crazy. There's 2 or 3 babies bouncing around in here. If you are very interested and you want to buy a couple babies, you do have to be in local to Calgary, because right now it is winter is coming, as they say, and I will not be able to sell or ship until springtime. So if you're looking for something, let me know and I'll get back to you. But these are the Ufaga elmerente. I don't know if you guys still give a shit about fish tanks. If you do, let me know down below. I've been thinking about doing a review and an update on the Fluval Flex that I have, so let me know if you're interested. But, ooh, perfect timing, look at that. I was going to move over to the other dart frogs, but whilst the neon day gecko is out, I will film him for your pleasure and enjoyment. These are the neon day geckos. They are a stunning species of day gecko. And they're going to be the only day geckos that I actually keep. I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I'm going to be selling my gold dust day geckos here right away. And these are the only species that I'm actually going to keep. So there are 2. I do not know if they're a pair yet. In the same order when I ordered these guys, the guy said that he actually has eggs from his. To be honest, I haven't checked for eggs, so there very well could be. I should probably do that. I will do that when I move them into their new tank, which will hopefully be over Christmas break here. But they're very good. They're doing well. They're cute little tackers, that's for sure. Phelsuma clemeri, if anybody is interested in their scientific name. Oh, floppy tail just zipped back into his cork tube, but these are the gold dust day geckos that I was talking about. They will be sold. There's none out right now, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but they're doing great. They're both fat and happy. They're both very chill, and I hope the new owner enjoys them. So these are the Ebonavia ninguis. They are the Madagascar clawless geckos. I'm not going to pull them out or anything, go through their cage, nothing like that. They're doing fine. They're all eating, and I might be doing another import next time. They are offered to be brought in just so I can get hopefully a group of them and have a couple males and stuff, because I believe I ended up with 2 females, so that doesn't really help the population in Canada if I don't have any males. We'll move on to the Citronella at least. Hello, Citron. What is crack-a-lackin', my guy? These are the Dendrobates tinctorius Citronella. They are currently in a small tank that needs to be upgraded, and I do have a vivarium build planned, so if you have episode suggestions, leave them in the comment section. I love hearing what you guys want to see. But these guys are doing very well. The reason I say that I need to upgrade them is because they're bouncing off the log and hitting their nose on top there. And they're starting to get a little bit of nose rubs, so I want to avoid that as much as possible. And I think the new tank that they're going to go in is going to be epic. So I will not spill the beans on any projects just yet, but they're doing really well. Quite basic. I won't spend too much time on them. Right next to them, we have just a vivarium that I set up. Nothing's in here except springtails and a couple isopods. And then down here, we actually have my little tarantula. Unfortunately, my C versicolor ended up passing away. I'll probably end up getting another sling here in the near future, whenever they're offered again. But right there is a Brachypelma bomi. It's a little tiny sling that dug itself into a hole, and we'll see how that goes. So far, so good. It hasn't molted yet for me, but it has eaten regularly, so I cannot complain. But now that we have covered everything in the room, we can move on to the final homie, the final OG shell boy, and that is Sheldon. He's under my laptop. This is the Shellman. Hello, dude. Can we come into the light? Why don't we come into the light? Yeah. Let's go into the light. There you go. So that is Sheldon, the Herman's tortoise, Testudo hermani. He is doing fantastic. Again, I'm not going to bother weighing. I don't really think he needs to be weighed anymore. That was only just to monitor his growth when he was a little tiny tort. But now he is no longer a tiny tort. He is a full-grown male tortoise, and or very close to full-grown at least. And he's doing really, really well. His pen is 5 feet long, 2 feet front to back, and 16 inches tall, I believe. So he will not outgrow this, but if/when I get more space, I will probably end up upgrading him, just because he's my little boy, and I think he could use an even bigger, more kick-ass setup than he already has. All the plants in here you see are living. As you can see, they are growing right into the light dome, which I need to rectify because potential fire hazards, but other than that, they're a great species if you're looking for a Mediterranean species, so that means they're going to eat mostly fibrous material, salads, grasses, dandelions, that kind of stuff, and next to no fruit. Then these guys are the ones for you because they're super outgoing, have a ton of personality, and they're actually hilarious. So that's going to do it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this reptile room tour. December will hopefully be a little bit more of a consistent month with more consistent content. So for those of you that made it to the very end of the video, I want you to leave in the comment section what video suggestions you would like to see. That way I can just go through there, pick some of the ones that I like, and film some videos. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great afternoon, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, make sure you leave it in the comment section, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Later.